G'day guys. Yeah, just doing another little video. I've just been doing some work on my doors. Some of you guys might already know, but these things, which is the oh Jesus, I found out the name. There's a specific name for these, but these on the Pajero, you might be able to see here. They this plastic gets scratched, and then the door doesn't tend to. Yeah, well, you can probably tell there's scratches there, a lot of scratches. Anyway, yeah, the door just becomes sloppy and the wind will blow it in your face. This one you can see is totally blown out. It's just all loose. That was a passenger door, so yeah. These aren't too much. I got these off Amayama. I think they're maybe 20 to 30 bucks each. I thought that was okay. I mean, it's, you know, genuine part. When I was fitting my new one, I actually stripped one of these. I obviously put a bit too much into it. Thankfully I've got a nutsert kit, so I just drilled both of them out and put some nutserts in there, and then of course it was beautiful. And I also used new bolts because the old ones, one of them had got damaged from that process of... So yeah, I mean, maybe it was already had been tampered with, or who knows what, don't know. But yeah, but this side I just, that's the passenger side that I had that problem with. This side I just was a bit more cautious when I put this in, and yeah, so that's kind of that. There's not too much. You just come in here. There's YouTube videos on how to take this door card off, so I'm not going to go into that level of detail. I'm going to Cape York next year, so I decided to get marine speakers because I'd noticed that my original speakers were pretty crappy. Now I don't know if that's how they are out of the factory. I mean, I've got an Exceed, but yeah, they were pretty crappy. Maybe they're just old. So yeah, I'm going to Cape York, so I thought, hey, you know, I'll try getting some marine speakers. I got these off eBay. They weren't too much, maybe 140 a pair, maybe more. I can link you to it if anyone really wants to know. Just give me a buzz. And actually I pumped it up, and they sound way better than the originals. So I'm very happy there. Now these are 6.5 inch shallow mount, and the original screw holes don't match up, so you kind of feel like you could have got a bigger speaker. I did a little bit of looking on eBay and I couldn't find anything that's a little bit bigger. It's kind of a small selection of stuff, 7.5, 7.7 inch, 8 inch. I don't know if they'd fit, they might be too big. But those ones, I just couldn't be sure that they would fit. So I don't know what's going on there. But if you do get these, then you can fit them. I've whacked a couple of thick kind of washers behind here. So it's kind of sitting on the washers, and I've done it up, and then it all does it real tight. The top, you couldn't fit those little washers in, so I just skipped them. And I mean, this is actually ridiculously stiff now, so I don't actually have any worries about it. Oh, actually, there you go, it's not ridiculously stiff. Maybe the washers are a bit thick, but actually that's kind of, anyway. So yeah, I might do something about that. So I just poked the wires out the top. It just kind of, the seal just goes around it, so yeah. I had to cut the original clip off, put these, yeah, and there'd be people that say you got to solder it, and yeah, but I like to be able to just unclip things. Something else to mention is when you're undoing it, when you look at those YouTube videos, there's this lovely, sarcastic there, clip, which sits up here, something like that. Hopefully you can see enough, but anyway, it sits up in there, and when you remove this, it makes it quite a challenge. Certainly doable, but quite a challenge. And so what I decided to do is just eliminate that when I put the passenger side back together, and actually this part clips in quite okay. Mine aren't damaged, and it clipped in quite okay, so next time it'll be a lot easier to dismantle. And interestingly, that was missing on the driver's side, so someone had already taken it apart, not put that back on, and it had been functioning fine. So that's kind of one of the most fiddly, awkward parts of taking the door kite off, and once you've achieved that, you don't have to worry about that anymore. And that's pretty much about all I have to say. That's, yeah, yep. So yeah, happy it's working.